So I want to have a quick bitch. I do. I'm going to have a moan. I'm going to have a whinge. A good old-fashioned British moan, like I'm in a queue. So along this very road, actually, and fairly recently, I was approaching this junction right here, and there's a dude stopped. Somebody coming the other way flashed to let this fella out. Without even looking. This corner's blind, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed, but you can't see shit. Anyway, guy coming the other way flashed the dude in the junction saying, yeah, it's cool, man, pull out, it's cool, pull out. But I was right there, right in front of the fucking dude, and it got me thinking, really, one of my pet peeves on the road, giving way when you don't have to. Please do not give way when you don't have to. Nobody is expecting it to happen. There's a massive chance you're going to cause an accident. Something actually happened to one of my subscribers, a very dear woman called Lynn Patey, who was actually my 1000th subscriber. She was, I believe, driving to work one morning, and somebody in front of her, a nurse I think, who'd just come off night shift, was on a blind bend, 50-mile-an-hour road, and I'm assuming she had no one behind her. So what she did was she stopped to let a lorry or something pull out of a junction. So Lynn's just happily pottering along the road at 50 miles an hour, which is not a slow speed. People get the idea that 50 miles an hour is just pottering along. It's not. That's going pretty quick, okay? That's enough to kill yourself on a motorcycle, easy. So Lynn is just pottering along, comes around this blind bend, and then whoops, there's a car stopped in the middle of the road. Bang. And that is no fault of Lynn's. She was doing the speed limit, right? She did not expect that woman to be there. Nobody expects that woman to just stop on a blind bend like that. Don't do it. I can't tell you how many times I see people randomly stopping to let somebody out of a junction. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a nice thing to do, and I think under some circumstances you're more than welcome to do it. Go right ahead. My personal philosophy is, let's say I'm driving along this road right now and there's someone on a junction on, you know, the left hand side waiting to pull out. If there's nothing behind me, fuck you, wait. It's going to take seconds for me to pass you, and then you can pull out behind me. It's no problem. If there was absolutely solid traffic behind me for a mile, I would think about it. I would think about slowing down a little and flashing to let them out, because otherwise the poor sod's going to be sat there for fucking half an hour. But at the same time, I've got to be thinking, well, all these people behind me, a lot of them probably haven't even seen this car yet, because I'm in front of them, blocking their view. Right? So you just please think about it. Nobody thinks about it. They're just like, oh, I'll be a good citizen today, flash, flash, out you come. But another thing they don't take into consideration is you don't know what the driver in that junction has or has not seen. I mean, you haven't done his checks for him because you're not in his position, so you can't see anything coming that he might. That's why the give way system is in place. It's okay for them to sit there and wait. That's the safe way to do it. That's why the road has been designed the way that it's been designed. So absolutely, it's one of my pet peeves when people stop to give way when they don't have to. It's a bit of a grey area though, because like I said before, if you do it in a safe place and you've thought about it, then it's fine. Knock yourself out, go ahead, you know. But on some roads, at some speeds, it's just not smart. It really isn't. You're just asking for trouble. What else is going on? I've bought some Oxford panniers. I found a deal on eBay for some Oxford 48 litre expandable panniers, textile ones, that are specially adapted for sports bikes. They're just like 3 straps, 2 go over your seat, 1 goes underneath. And I thought I'd give them a go. I thought for 50 quid, that's an absolute bargain. I can't really speak about how I feel about them at the moment, because I haven't really used them. I've literally just thrown them on the bike. What I will say is the installation was very easy. No problem there. I've never fit panniers to a motorcycle before, but I had no issue. It does look like though that Badger's going to have a bit of a hard time getting her feet on the pegs, which is a shame. The reason I bought these actually is because, I might as well fill you in, phrasing, Badger and I are off to Lincoln at the end of August this year to... Actually, we're going to go and stay with the Crumble for a night. We're going to go and sleep around the Crumble's house. So, in the event that one of us or both of us go missing, that's where we were headed. Please inform the police. And then we're off to stay with my uncle for a few days over the bank holiday weekend. So I wanted some panniers just to take the weight off both of us, really, so that we don't have to carry any luggage. Hopefully we can get away with just a couple of panniers and the tank bag, because, you know, Badger's only little. It's not really fair that she has to carry this enormous backpack stuffed to the brim with clothes, which can be quite heavy. So I wanted to try and find some kind of pannier solution, which I may well have found. Hopefully I'll be able to give you guys a bit more information about them when we actually go. But I fit them on the bike, and Badger jumped on the back briefly just to see what the fit was like, and they do kind of interfere with the rear foot pegs, which is a shame, and there's not really much I can do about it position wise, because I can't move the panniers any further back or they'll be hitting the indicators. I fucking love this motorcycle. I fucking love it. Also, keep your eyes peeled for the Street Triple R review video. It's on the way. I've just had an absolute nightmare trying to edit the thing with weird compatibility issues. It's a long story, it'll bore the shit out of you. I've just been having some problems using the footage and importing it and doing things that I wanted to do with it. I've wasted hours and hours and hours trying to find a solution. It is still coming, I'm working on it. It will be here soon. In the meantime, there's this video, obviously, and I'm going to be uploading the walk around of my Subaru Impreza. So hopefully there'll be enough to keep you guys going just for a little while. It is on the way, it will be here. Smooth, clutchless upshift. I love it! I'm in an overtakey kind of mood. The sun is working its magic on me. I'm just like, come on, let's go. I want to feel that wind. I want to feel it. Come on. Fun's over. I don't shit where I eat. 21 miles an hour. Good fucking god. Need to remember the panniers are on. Although actually it doesn't look like they make the bike that much wider than the rear pegs anyway. Which is fucking amazing if that's true. No, they do a little. But they look pretty good on there. I'm happy with those. Didn't even realise they were there while I was riding along. Yeah, nice. Watch out for a review of those. Coming soon. I've been Smo. You've been awesome. Peace.